Ever wonder what the quiet voice and serene smile of Lee Jong Suk conceal? As he became one of the most popular Korean performers of his generation, what secrets did he carry with him? Keep reading because we're not just discussing his notoriety. Today, we're also revealing the inner turmoil, emotional burden, and sinister reality of Lee Jong Suk's life and profession. Lee Jong Suk was a calm, reserved young man from Yongin, South Korea, before he became famous. He was unnoticeable. He wasn't the boisterous child, the popular one, or the self-assured one. Jong Suk liked to be alone while the other pupils played or laughed in groups. He was introspective, reserved, and constantly on the sidelines. His father, a veteran military officer, enrolled him in Taekwondo because he wanted him to be athletic and muscular. However, those hopes were dashed by an early knee injury, which made him even more reclusive. Nevertheless, a new dream started to take shape during that painful moment. He was the youngest male model to ever walk the Seoul Collection runway. At the age of 15, his breakthrough ought to have been that. However, it was insufficient. Jong Suk desired more to take action. However, the industry was not prepared. They said he wasn't the usual attractive lead, and was too soft-spoken and gentle. He was repeatedly turned down, but he persisted. Every no simply strengthened his resolve to be himself in public. His early roles were modest. He hardly stirred in Prosecutor Princess. However, there was something genuine about him. Even in silence, there was a noticeable emotional depth and calm intensity. Secret Garden followed, though in a minor part. It will never be forgotten. Fans started to take notice. Casting directors started to take notice. However, Kim Woo-bin's School 2013 was the one that really made a difference. Part of himself was represented in his portrayal of Go Nam-soon, a broken, reserved, and fragile student, and viewers sensed it, his suffering, uncertainty, and reality. The songs I Can Hear Your Voice, Pinocchio, W, While You Were Sleeping, and Romance is a Bonus Book were the next hits that Jong Suk delivered us. He evoked all of your emotions, not just actions. You were living it with him, not just watching a drama. He rose to prominence as the face of a brand new, honest, sensitive, and agonizingly human type of male lead. His personal life was quite different despite the fact that his career was booming. Jong Suk avoided public appearances and variety shows. He was quite shy, not conceited. He was misinterpreted by many as being tough or frigid. In actuality, though, stardom made him feel more alone. He frequently struggled with loneliness and anxiety behind the lights and cameras. He experienced negative publicity and criticism even after establishing his own agency to manage his career. Nevertheless, he continued to move forward despite everything, even in Indonesia, where he was unjustly implicated in a public scandal. Even when his injury raised doubts about his military service, even when online gossip about his romantic life was rampant. Finally, he acknowledged a genuine relationship with IU in 2022. Together, two private souls are at last coming out into the light. The tale of Lee Jong Suk is not one of quick success. It has to do with silent power. It's about surviving in a field that requires perfection all the time. It tells the story of a youngster who was once disregarded and grows into a man who silently impacted millions of others. You now understand why you might have felt something while seeing him on screen. His performances were his truth, never merely a piece of acting. Please remember to like, share, and comment on this video. If his journey touched you or if his quiet bravery inspired you, tell us about the first Lee Jong Suk drama that made you fall in love with his tale.